I feel so professional filming an introduction after I've actually done the makeup. Ding ding! This is going to be quite long because I do go in steps of the makeup look, the outlines, the bruises, and then the blood. But if you do want to know how I got this look with nothing other than makeup, oh, that's going out of focus, a little bit of black cream makeup, fake blood, and then some toilet paper. Just keep watching. Okay, so oh jeez. What I've done so far is just my normal like foundation routine and like highlighting and that with a lighter concealer, and then I've done pretty heavy contouring, used quite a dark blush, and then just put my eyebrows on as I would normally do, but like kind of stronger. But to be honest, it's just personal preference with that bit, so you just kind of do like your normal face but like personally I would like amp it up a bit because on Halloween I am kind of planning to like go out afterwards, but I don't know yet. But either way, you know, we're going to be sorted for it. So the next thing I want to do is just my eyes. Eyes. As per usual when I do any eye look, I'm just going to go into the Naked Basics palette and use Naked 2. It's just super easy transition colour that isn't, probably should have got a brush ready, to I don't know, those are weird there somewhere, but let's start with eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna try and stay at this height, because I notice that every single time I do my eyes, because I'm so used to sort of resting, I kind of like go like this, but I will try and stay in frame. So I'm just going to start by, because I've got hooded eyes, I do have to kind of do it a little bit higher up than the average person. But you do want to kind of blend it out pretty high anyway, because we're going to make it quite dark and quite intense. This is my third attempt of getting another YouTube video up. Like, I have actually filmed so many different things and for some reason it won't let me save it or whatever, or I don't know, I don't even know, but I really hope that this one actually works. Also, am I not in focus again? I'm really sorry. But yeah, so you just want to keep layering it on, and then I'm going to take a teeny tiny bit of Faint just to darken that up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go into the, again, another Urban Decay one. Sorry, I just like their eyeshadows. The Naked, no, not Naked, that's the other one. The Smoked palette, this one, not the Naked Smoky, I don't have that yet. And again with my little, Precise brush. I really like this brush. It came with Makeup Revolution palette. I really like it. But I'm just going to take Backdoor, which is like a really dark brown colour, and I'm just kind of going to use that to map out where I'd want it to sort of be a bit more dark. My brain is not working today. And I am actually using like a really, really light hand with this. And try not to put like loads on at once. It's a lot easier if you just sort of slowly kind of just keep going in. It does take time, but it'll be so much easier if you just kind of add it one by one. And you don't want to forget to go in that inner corner. Do not be afraid. And then I'm just going to take the brush I was using with whatever excess product it's got on it from before and just go over the top to blend that out. I'm just going to take, I haven't actually like planned ahead, so I don't actually know what colours I'm going to be using. I'm going to take Absol, which is like a sort of charcoal colour, on the flat side of the brush, and just start to sort of pat that in the outer corner. Actually, yeah, and the inner corner, but leave the middle bit blank. And then you can kind of like pull it just over the top. And then once you've done that, you can use that Backdoor again just to kind of blend it out and make it more seamless. And then I'm just going to pop Mushroom, which is a sort of lighter grey colour, right in the centre there. Ta-da! Yeah, pretty dark, but that's what I was going for. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this little brush because it's literally my favourite brush ever. And I'm going to take Backdoor underneath because I do kind of want it pretty dark because it is Halloween after all. I don't really like to do it too precise because I want it kind of smoked out a little bit. So you want to go kind of back and forth and just, you know, build on it. I'm just going to add a little bit more, to be honest. When you get to the inner corner, you just kind of want to, like, with almost no product on your brush, like, do little backwards and forward strokes just to kind of push it in. And then with that same brush, I'm just going to take Kinky, which is a light matte colour, and I'm just going to pop that on my very inner corner, just so that it's not like completely closed in, but it's not like a stark highlight colour. And then I'm just going to take a little angle brush and take Blackout, which is just a complete matte black colour, and I'm just going to push it into my lash line. And don't worry about this being precise. I don't even know if you could see any difference with that, but I think it looks alright. I'm just gonna go and do the other eye and then I will be back. Okay, so I have done both eyes, and you can put like a black eyeliner on your waterline, but I don't really like to because it like completely closed off my eyes. I'm not in focus again. So I'm just going to use the Avon Galactic Green because I kind of like how it gives like a slight pop of colour. Can you see me? I'm going to need to roll it up a little bit more. And when I put it on my waterline, I kind of like rub it in between my lashes as well. And then, oh, I can't talk and do that. Smudge it out a bit with my fingers. Okay, so I thought I had eyelashes, but I don't. I don't know if I've like binned them or something accidentally. But I'm just going to use the Benefit Roller Lash, and I'll do one coat and then see how it looks. There's a good mascara. Swap hands. Does anyone else swap hands when they do the mascara? I feel like that I'm like one of the only people who does it. Apart from Samantha Chapman, I know that she does. But I don't know. Like, you don't get it on your nose if you swap hands. Also, my eyelashes on this eye are significantly worse. Ta-da! I actually think this is a really nice eye look, and I will probably end up like wearing it to town. Yeah, I like that. Should probably move on. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm out of focus again. My eyes are like really droopy today. Yeah. So for my lips, I'm just gonna use the MAC Absolutely It lip liner and the Well lipstick, and I'm gonna overline them as much as I can without looking like a weirdo. So the best way to do it is to I'll try and go like this so you can see. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit more. The best way to do it is probably to sort of start small. So I like to kind of outline what is pretty much mostly my lip and maybe a little bit above. It would help if this was sharper, but my sharpener's kind of broke. And then you just kind of want to press it on where you can feel that your lip is still kind of pushed forward. See? It looks just so weird. And then for the bottom lip, it's kind of easier if you overdraw this bottom bit first. And then you can sort of bring the sides down. And then just fill them in a little tiny bit to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And then you just want to go over with your lipstick as you normally would, but obviously include the bit that isn't your lips. I always find that this looks really brown when you first put it on, but I always think that it kind of changes colour after a bit. I should also probably zoom back out. Oh no. So this is the makeup look pre-op. I kind of like this look, but obviously we're not finished here. Okay, so it's now to get Halloweened up. I'm just going to use some black cream makeup because I can. And let's be honest, I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the plastic surgery one, but I'm kind of going between the plastic surgery and a clown. I think I'll go plastic surgery. Okay, I will sit on the side so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take the angle brush that I use in my eyes because why the hell not? And just dip a little bit in. And it's kind of, when you start with the cheeks, it's easy to sort of smile so you can see where it kind of lifts up. And just create some lines. I mean, these are not very neat lines. And you don't want to go on where your cheekbone is, you kind of want to keep it sort of lifted. Ta-da! And then while I'm here, I'll just do some arrows. You can actually do this with a gel liner, I just find it, well, I just thought, I don't find anything at the minute because it's my first time using it. I just thought that it might be a little bit easier with cream makeup since it's a bit thinner. Turns out it's just less precise, so I may as well just use eyeliner. But oh well. And then you just want to repeat that on the other side. Okay, so if you're like me and you actually have odd cheekbones, it's kind of difficult. Oh, I'm a little bit off center. It's kind of difficult to get it even, but just get it as even as you can. And I also have a wonky nose, so is this going to be a bit difficult? I don't know. I'm just going to try my best. I think I might just start with like 3 lines. I feel like that's a little bit safer. Does that look straight? I don't know. And then basically, I mean, whatever you would like to do to your face, just kind of map it out ready for the doctors to do it for you. So I would like a brow lift so that I have some eye. So I have some eye. Oh, Jesus. And you can kind of use your eyebrow to sort of know where the arrows are going, you know, so you can kind of like pull everything. Does that make sense? I don't know. Lovely. And then maybe just a little something on my chin. I don't think my chin needs any arrows. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. However, lips. Okay, let me zoom you in. Okay, so for your lips, I'm just gonna start by sort of outlining them. Right on where your lipstick ends. I want some big lips. So if you are wearing sort of like a low-cut dress, obviously you could kind of map out a boob job. I don't know if I should map out my jaw. I think I might do. I think that's going to be the last thing I'm going to map out. And if you did do some contouring, it will be kind of easier to sort of figure out where you want to put things. If you didn't want to do any bruising or anything like that, you could just kind of leave it like this and have it mapped out. So, you know, you can have just the makeup look, you can have the makeup look with the sort of lines mapped out, I would suggest, if you are going to do it like this, find a brush that's going to make it look neater, because this is not very neat. But if you are going to move on to the next step, that doesn't really matter. So I will wash this brush so that I can use it for fake blood later, and then I will get ready for some bruising. Who's ready to make some bruises? Oh, not my camera. Okay, so I'm just going to use the same brush as before because I am lazy and I don't want to get another one. I'm just going to start with a red base, just because your skin kind of goes red if you hit it. And you just want to start, well, I mean, you don't have to. Maybe you don't want to. But I'm going to start by just sort of tracing the outer edges of everything. I'm going to do it section by section though. I'm not going to do like all red and then all the purple and then, you know, I'm going to take my time. But once you've seen how to do one bit, you can kind of get the gist. Okay, and then once you've done that, you just kind of want to blend it out really, really roughly, you know, so that you're kind of smudging the cream makeup or eyeliner that you put down, which will make it kind of purple. Voila. So then I'm going to go in with a dark purple colour. Yeah, I'll go in with a dark purple. And you just want to go over that in certain places. And obviously you can pull it up, because that's what happens when you bruise. It's not like perfect. Apart from that one time that I did have like a perfect bruise on my arm, which was quite cool. I'm also like really, really sorry if I'm kind of like not looking at you at all, but this bitch needs to concentrate. You can use your finger as well just to kind of smear it. And then I'm going to use more of like a bright purple colour as well. By the way, this is just, you know, from those like Amazon 120 colour palettes, or that BH do them as well. If you don't have one, I would highly recommend getting one, especially if you're starting out. I think this is like the first eyeshadow palette that I properly had, and it is actually so handy. You want to keep the bright colour just on the bone, really, maybe a little bit under. But I mean, yeah. No reason. Just keep adding to it, keep having fun. Obviously, where that's kind of like hollow in the middle, you can just use whatever you have excess on your brush to go over it. And then once you've done that, you want to go in with a green and add to it. This is just a dark green first, and then I'll go in with more of like a pigmented green. And when you get to like the sort of the green and the yellowy colours, you can blend them out a little bit more. Just bear in mind that this is going to take a bit of a while when you're building it up and stuff like that, but, you know, it's fun. And then a yellow, and for the whole of this I am actually using the same brush just so that the colours can all kind of intermingle. And I'm going to put the yellow, I'm going to make sure that that yellow goes right in the middle there, as well as taking it sort of above by where my temples are and round to blend it out. And then I'm going to go back in with a red and just kind of choose places that I want to be more red. And purple and green and so on. So once you're satisfied with your bruise, you can go ahead and add fake blood in that. I'm just going to finish sort of bruising everywhere else because it's pretty much the same concept. If you do have like quite a stiff brush, you can use that to like really sort of like, it's not like stipple because that sounds like I'm being gentle. I properly mean like stab your face with it. Just to get some like dots, but we can do that with lip liner, don't worry. I'm just going to finish bruising and then I will be right back. Now that my brush has got like that much eyeshadow on it that it's kind of getting kind of dirty and disgusting, I can kind of push the colours into my nose, which I always think is kind of easy on your nose. As you can see, it just kind of went to town on it. Forehead wise, I think what I might do is kind of do bruising around the outer edge, even though the arrows are there, but I'll just kind of mess those arrows up. And yeah, this is fun. I think this is probably like the most fun I've had with any kind of a makeup tutorial, just because It's not something that I'm used to doing or I've had any practice in any way, shape or form. But it's quite fun. Do you like it? Yeah, I'll just bruise my forehead up and then I'll just come back. Don't worry. I won't leave you. Can we just take a moment to look at my brush? Like, oops. This is what it looks like with glasses if you're like me and you don't really want to wear contacts, but you still want to look cool for Halloween. You could again leave it here, or you can go on to the next step, which is the blood. You can normally buy this for like 99p, so I figured that people can, you know, get it if they want. You don't have to, but if you want to, you know, why not? So yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the blood. Blood. Angle brush, because I need precision in my life. I kind of want to load some on so that it'll drip down my face. Okay, so for some reason, no matter how much I apply, it won't like drip down my face. So I'm just gonna place it where I just want a bit of blood happening. And then, because you had your nose done, or wherever you end up putting blood, you do want to make sure that you put some just where your nostrils are. Because technically your nose has been broken in the process. But like, don't sniff it up because it's not a good idea. I mean, you could do some stitches here and there, but I think, you know, I think I'm done. I feel like so weird right now, but I don't have any bandages, so I just used toilet paper and fold it in half because why the hell not? And like, I feel like this should be more forward, but at the same time I don't want to fully cover that blood there because I really tried. But this came out kind of good, kind of funny. I just realised though, I think where I put blood, I don't know if that's where my glasses sit. Oh no, that's okay. So you can still wear this look with glasses, it still kind of does look quite funny. I just want to say, like, fucking camera, that's not what I want to say. Just before I go, I'm not like bashing anyone who gets plastic surgery, because let's be honest, it would be a dream if I could have like my lips done, a nose job, a brow lift, my boobs done. Like, I'm not having a go at anyone at all. I just think it's one of those things for Halloween that's quite, you know, it's quite fun to do. Like, I had a good time doing it, so yeah. Thanks. Bye bye.